We took Criterion's organic search from less than 1,000 organic visitors per month to 30,000 visitors per month and made it their #1 lead generation channel. So in this video, I'm going to tell you about the challenges they had before working with us and the step-by-step process we took to achieve this result. But first, let me introduce you to Criterion. They're an HR software company that makes HCM software, otherwise known as human capital management software. And their platform has three main parts. The first is a human resources information system, which handles things like employee records and benefits. Then we have payroll, which of course handles all the payment processing, the tax calculations, time tracking, etc. And then we have talent engagement, which is focused on hiring, onboarding, training, and performance reviews. Now, Criterion was already a cult favorite in certain industries. For instance, construction firms really like their platform because they're great at dealing with complicated things like union rules. Users genuinely love the product, but here was the problem. Their organic growth had completely stalled. So while they had loyal users and they had a certain niche, they weren't really growing beyond that. Now, we had worked with them before. In late 2020 through early 2021, we had done some work with Criterion through a partner who was white labeling our services. So we already knew their business pretty well. And then in the summer of 2022, I got this message from their CEO. He said, "Hi Austin, hope you're doing well. I reviewed our site visits and we saw nice organic results when you were developing content-SEO. We are looking only for content organic growth. Can we engage with your company?" That message kicked off what would ultimately become a multi-year partnership. Now, here's the solution we implemented to help them grow organically. When we first started, we didn't just jump straight into making content. We needed to understand what we were working with. So first, we conducted competitive research to see what their competition was doing. We did keyword research to find the ideal opportunities where they could compete, but also there was commercial intent. We ran a technical audit of their entire website to see what issues were holding them back. And we even did a conversion rate optimization audit to uncover where they were losing potential customers or just not making the most of the traffic they already had. And then once we had all that data, we put together a comprehensive organic growth plan. This included a full editorial calendar that mapped out everything we were going to create, including core landing pages focused on specific customer personas, sales assets like pitch decks, and case studies. Essentially, it was the whole content ecosystem, everything they needed. But as we started to roll out this content, we realized their website wasn't set up to support the kind of growth we were planning for. So we ended up redesigning the entire website as well, and added a lot of landing pages that they didn't have before, including industry pages for specific markets they served, comparison pages so they could compete for searches where people were comparing different HR software options, and we even built out a partner portal for their integrations and implementation partners. Throughout all this, we were also running a comprehensive link building outreach campaign. Just creating the content alone wouldn't be enough. We also needed to build their domain authority so that that content would actually rank. We also ended up redesigning their CTAs across all the content assets. Better CTAs meant we weren't just driving more traffic, we were also converting more of that traffic into actual leads. And we also produced a ton of downloadable assets for them, including integration white papers, case studies, and lead magnets. And these worked as both SEO assets and as actual sales tools that their team could use and send to prospective clients. Basically, we became an extension of their internal marketing team. We essentially ran the entire organic content operation and led design for several years. Criterion is a really good example of what happens when a client embraces our capabilities and relies on our team to create a cohesive brand experience across different types of content assets. So what were the results we achieved for Criterion? Their organic growth went from less than 1,000 visitors per month to around 30,000 visitors per month. That's a 30x growth multiple. And it wasn't just traffic for the sake of traffic. Organic search went from basically nothing to becoming their top lead generation channel, which just means it was actually bringing in qualified leads that turned into customers. The content we created consistently ranks in the top 3 positions for really competitive terms. I'm talking terms like HR software solutions, construction payroll software, and human capital management strategies. These are searches where established players have been competing for years. But the impact went beyond just rankings and traffic. Our link building drove real improvements to their domain authority. During our campaign, their Ahrefs domain authority has gone from 40 to 56. That's a significant jump, and it's not the sort of thing that happens quickly. The growth and the improvements we made to the brand execution helped set the stage for something big as well. They recently got acquired by Sage in October of 2025. Now, obviously, this acquisition happened for a lot of reasons, but having strong organic performance and a solid content foundation definitely played a role. And here's something interesting. Our content has also started to show up in AI results. Their CEO actually sent us a message about this recently. He said, "We just closed a nice sized deal and the lead came in from ChatGPT. The customer asked ChatGPT to suggest an HRIS solution that works with Procore and their issues, and it suggested them Criterion Criterion. I am sure the content is what drove it. Thank you. As AI search has become more important, the content we built is already positioned to capture that traffic too. This is something we're already thinking about across all the assets we produce for our clients. So that's how we took Criterion from under 1,000 organic visitors per month to 30,000 per month. Organic search became their #1 lead generation channel, and this growth helped set the stage for their acquisition by Sage in October of 2025. But besides Criterion, we've also helped companies like OnePlan, an event planning software, which saw a 55.49% increase in organic traffic with consistent delivery of quality referring domains and technical SEO improvements, including a successful site migration while we worked together. Or Upflow, a fintech SaaS that saw a 274% increase in organic traffic in 9 months and generated 740 demo requests directly from organic traffic during our link building campaign. Now, if you're a B2B SaaS company doing between 5 and 50 million in ARR and you want to see similar results, the first step is figuring out where your organic growth is currently breaking down. And that's why we're offering a free distributed demand blueprint. Here's what you get. You'll get a high-level opportunity analysis showing your biggest growth opportunities, an LLM visibility snapshot that shows your site's performance in ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and Google's AI overviews, so you can see exactly where your competitors are getting ahead and what you can do about it. We'll do an SEO audit with prioritized fixes that will actually move the needle, a competitor content gap analysis that shows the high-value topics where you aren't competing, you're invisible, a CRO audit identifying the conversion bottlenecks that are costing you demos right now, and give you a strategic roadmap for scaling your content across new channels. We'll walk you through everything on a live call, plus give you a detailed PDF of all our findings so you can share it with your team and start implementing right away. You'll walk away knowing exactly where you're stuck, what you're missing, and the specific fixes you need to implement to get results. Whether you choose to work with us or not, you'll have a concrete plan to double your book demos from organic traffic. Click the link in the description below to claim your free blueprint. This is completely free, no strings attached. I'll see you there.